Phone now. Now you can actually hear. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. I'm Mike from Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Hi, a Wednesday night edition. I'm gonna see how long this lasts. My computer's having some lagging issues tonight. I don't know why. We're gonna find out why. I know it's using a lot of memory for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why. So, yippee fun. And Luque Yeti can't fly through the air today unless you're streaming after 8:30. I probably am gonna be. Ooh, nice. Frequent flyer in Europe. That's a good thing.
Center, American 514 with you, climbing out at 26.3, direct Nooks.
American 514, Jacksonville Center, squawk 5707 and ident.
5707, ident.
See you later, dude. America 514, radar contact about 20 miles north of the Columbia VOR. Climb maintain about 380.
Up to 380, 514.
For those who were joining us on the other night at the Myrtle Beach event, thank you guys for coming in. That was a little of a craziness, but it was a fun event. I was extremely happy about that traffic load. That was a lot of fun to have all those planes. Thank you guys for those who flew in to Myrtle Beach. Delta 1610, RNAV to J-Wolf. The wind is 020 at 7. Runway 35 left. Clear for takeoff.
Do you repeat the waypoint?
RNAV J-Wolf.
RNAV J-Wolf, runway 35 left. Takeoff down to system first.
Jacksonville, good evening. Hello, American 960 Heavy with you, cruising at level 360.
American 960 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, ident.
Identify American 960.
American 960 Heavy, radar contact over Cigar at flight level 360. Good evening.
Pursue the flight level 360, American 960.
Something is severely causing my rig to lag today, which is not a good thing. Don't want to lag. Never mind. I already gave you the distance crossing restriction. Never mind. Spirit Wings 1350 descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival. Orlando altimeter is a number. It is 3006.
Altimeter 3006. It descends via the Jasper 3 arrival for Spirit Wings 1350.
Center, Pacific 35, we're good. TCAS conflict.
It shouldn't be. He's already behind you. Way behind you.
It's clear now, but it popped up there for a second.
Yeah, he was behind you the whole time, so I don't know why it would pop it. It's oversensitive TCAS, I guess. Luxshit 292, you're reporting an altitude 397, state intentions.
Sorry, was that for flex shut?
Yeah, you were reporting at 397, just making sure everything was okay.
Yeah, there's a bug in X-Plane now where you get bumped up and down in cruise. It'll fix itself, though.
Lovely. Yay, more bugs. Delta 1610, radar contact altitude passing.
Approximately 8,900.
Delta 1610, climb maintain level with 310. That'd be the cap of your climb.
Up to 310 to Delta 1610.
For Spirit Wings 1350, you said a Jasper 3 arrival. Is that Juliet Alpha Foxtrot Alpha Romeo 3 for Spirit Wings 1350?
Seinfeld. Starts with an S.
Okay, Seinfeld arrival for Spirit Wings 1350.
And for 1610 is 310 final cruise.
Yes, it will be due to an LOA with Atlanta.
Roger, no worries.
FedEx 762, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline. Radar services determined free change approved. Monitor advisor 12.9, have a safe flight.
Unicom, thanks. FedEx 7062, have a good stream.
Thanks. Thus joining us on Fake Weather Fake Planes. Welcome, I'm Mike from Fake Weather Fake Planes. Make sure to press that follow button, get notification when we're online. If you can, subscribe. Dealing with a memory issue on my my rig, which is kind of interesting. Things are not, the audio is getting eaten alive right now, so I'm trying to figure out why. Thank you for the follow, Tust a Flyer. Tust a Flyer. America 23 X-ray, you are leaving my airspace to the east. New York Oceanic is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency approved. Minor advisory 12.5, have a safe flight.
Advisory, appreciate it. Have a safe, good stream.
And good American 1176, step away for about 2 minutes.
That's fine, give me a call back. JetBlue 6651, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, JetBlue 6651.
Jacksonville, Sunset, good day. JetBlue 613 with you, flight level 360.
JetBlue 613, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Pacific 1385, contact Jacksonville, approach 124.9, see ya.
Approach 24-9, Pacific 1385, we'll see ya.
American 1176, back.
Welcome back. For those joining us, welcome to another edition of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. I'm Mike from Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Trying to figure out why Streamlabs is making my CPU go crazy today. Seeing 23, now it's down. Something's up with it. Yippee for fun. Hopefully we can figure this out because it's causing issues. Thank you for the follow, Zulu Tamadmafo. I think we got stuff figured out. It was something stupid in Streamlabs. Seems to have calmed down. We'll find out.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 4662 with you, flight level 320 for 370.
Southwest 4662, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Squawk 6651 in ident.
6651 ident, Southwest 462.
I think we figured out the issue. I guess the audio was having issues in Streamlabs. I was streaming audio. Means you get to hear me talk more. Yippee. JetBlue 6651, you didn't read the chart, did you? JetBlue 6651, I need an immediate left turn heading 180. JetBlue 6651, Jacksonville Center.
JetBlue 6651, go ahead.
I need an immediate left turn heading 180 because you didn't read the chart.
Left turn heading 180, JetBlue 6651.
And I want you to go look at that chart and tell me what you did wrong. Just so you know, charts are found at airnav.com and they're free. Southwest 4662 radar contact just south of the Sierra Juliet India VOR at flight level 340, climb maintain flight 370.
Flight level 370, Southwest 4662.
Delta 1610 radar contact lost. JetBlue 6651, did you find out what you did wrong?
Yes, keep the X1 waypoint, JetBlue 6651.
Ah, so never delete the discontinuities. Those are the biggest things. JetBlue 6651, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 1,600.
Descend and maintain 1,600, left heading 220, JetBlue 6651. 270.
Tracking assigned to JetBlue 613, requesting 10 minutes away.
Who was asking for 10?
613.
That's fine. Give me a call when you're back.
Look out, JetBlue 613.
JetBlue 6651, turn right heading 330. The field will be at your 1 o'clock in about 10 miles. Report in sight.
Heading 330, report when runway inside, JetBlue 6651.
It's not even you tell him, boss. It's like, come on. Read the chart. Read it. It clearly shows. I'll pull it up on the screen just here in 1 second. MCO. We'll put it on the screen here.
JetBlue 6651, runway 36 left inside.
JetBlue 6651, clear visual approach, runway 36 left. The wind at Orlando is 020 at 7, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, visual approach 36 left, JetBlue 6651, apologies for skipping the approach.
It's all good. So, it's on the bottom screen here. It says it right down the bottom. 186 after Cubal. Clear as day. So, that's why we say, look at the chart. The reason for it. Thank you for the follow, Hank Hill.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 444, climbing 15,000.
Delta 444, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain level 410.
All right, 410, that's 444 heavy.
Spirit Wings 1350, proceed direct Leopard.
Proceed direct to Leopard for Spearwing 1350.
It's not like I'm trying to pick on people. It's in that chart, and that shows me that you didn't look at the chart. You just trust your FMC. You can never just trust your FMC. That's like saying, "Hey, I'll just," because if you're gonna just trust your FMC, then why have a pilot? Let's just put it on autopilot at Autoland, and then disconnect. Come on. Let's do some of that piloting stuff. And for those who don't know, charts are free in the United States. You can get free charts. Airnav.com. It's the exact website I just pulled up. I'll put it on the bottom screen here. This is airnav.com. It's got charts free. Every one of them. Right down at the bottom of the page. There they all are. So you can't say you never have charts. They're free. You don't have to have Navigraph. Though it's a good thing to have Navigraph. But it's free charts.
Jacksonville 241 is 10,000, calling 15,000, cross with you.
Delta 241, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain flow at 370.
370, 241 heavy.
People ask, where do I get my charts? Airnav.com. They don't pay me to say that. I wish they would, but they don't.
Delta 1430, you should be entering your airspace zone.
Delta 1430, Delta Lima 1430. You're still about 30 miles of south of my airspace, but also make sure your mic is clearly plugged in because all I hear is wind.
Yeah, sorry, that's my phone. I see you.
JetBlue 6651, welcome to Orlando International Airport. Right turn off the runway. And are you going to the south terminal or are you going to airside 1?
South Terminal, JetBlue 6651.
Roger, you can tag to the south terminal via Juliet Bravo, Bravo 11, cross runway 36 right.
Juliet Bravo, Bravo 11 and cross 36 right, JetBlue 6651. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, have a good night. American 960 leaving my airspace to the west. Houston is not there, nor are they here. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, and have a safe flight. American 960 leaving my airspace to the west. Houston's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, and have a safe flight. Or ignore me. Yeah, welcome to VATSIM. American 1176 leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 12, and have a safe flight.
Over to Unic, American 1176. Here, Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 615, back with you in the cockpit.
Welcome back. Thank you, Delta 1430. Just so you know, Delta Lima 1430. 3 letters. Always 3. DAL 41430. Because controllers, like me, will do this and say Delta Lima 1430. Because that's what it is. That's not Delta. 3 letters. You can do it next time, though. I guarantee you. Delta 138, give a call to Washington Center 133.72. Just tell him where you are. I think he's swamped, and that's why he's not taking the handoff.
Alright, roger that. Contact Washington Center 133.72. That's 138, see ya.
Flexjet 292, same for you. Give a call to Washington Center. Now he's starting to take handoffs. Flexjet 292, give a call to Washington Center. Just tell him where you are. He's probably swamped. That's why he's not taking handoffs.
It looks pretty busy. We'll go to 3372. See you later. Flexjet 22.
Peace. Spirit Wings 1350. Expect the visual. Orlando approaches online, just so you know. So for planning purposes, make sure you have 124.8 planned in your ratio for later on.
124.8 for approach with Spirit Wings 1350.
Just stay with me. Just telling you he just came up online, just so you know. How do I get my vectors to be accurate? Well, there actually is. I'm going to blow up the screen here on this side. You can't really see it. This is the top, but there is compass markers right there. So that's how we get away with it. They are there. They're just really light. Let's see if I can brighten them up. Nope, that doesn't brighten them up. Beacon, no. Range rings, no. History, no. Compass, there we go. There's the compass markers. So you can see that they are there. They're just very faint. It's right there. I'll actually remove everything so you guys can see it. There's the compass markers. You see them on the outside of it. It's the top screen. There's the compass. So that's how we get away with it. Even though I have Orlando online, I still want to have this up because I might have to use it later. That's how we get away with it. So that's how we get those vectors. Weather in Orlando and Jack's looking pretty nice. 0207.
And for Spirit Wings 1350, am I clear to the descent? On approach?
Yep, you can descend via the arrival. I think I gave that to you already.
Copy that for Spirit Wings 1350.
Delta 1430, you're now entering my airspace. Ident for me, please. Delta 1430 radar contact just south of Baja at flight level 350. Good evening. Hank Hill, Looking Glass, thank you for coming in. Thanks for flying in. See you next time, dude. For those joining us on the stream, welcome to another edition of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Make sure to press that follow button. That thing's free. Who wouldn't want something free? Press the follow button, get notifications when we're online, and if you can, subscribe. Amazon Prime members, use that Prime subscription. Get a freebie, one freebie. Use it. I didn't know you even had it until about 2 months ago. I was like, wait a second, I got this for free? Who did not tell me I had this for free?
Center, good afternoon. American 983, flight level 3, sir.
American 983, Jacksonville Center, ident. American 983, radar contact about 10 miles to the east of Charge. Good evening.
Good evening. Jacksonville Center, Jacksonville 2810, 120 climbing, and we're on the base for departure out of Tampa.
JetBlue 2810, Jacksonville Center, ident.
Ident, Jacksonville 2810.
Waiting, there it is. JetBlue 2810, radar contact about 20 miles north of the St. Petersburg VOR. Climb maintain below 390.
Climb maintain 390. Good evening, Fake Weather.
Good evening.
Jacksonville, American 96 Heavy, flight level 340.
American 96 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, ident. American 96 Heavy, radar contact 47 miles to the east or west of Charge. Good evening.
Thank you.
As I always say with Fake Weather, Fake Planes, if you have a question, I have an answer. Feel free to ask those questions. Should you delete a discontinuity? Answer is always no. And that is exactly why, because if you delete a discontinuity, it usually means that there's a vector that needs to be given. So don't delete the discontinuities. Whoever told you that, I believe there was a certain streamer who said that. No. No, no, no. No. No, 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 no. Discontinue stay. If you're by yourself flying, you know, once you hit that discontinuity, just press your direct button direct to the next fix. Or if you're in a Boeing, move it to the next, move it from the take it from like where your next fix is, move it to the top of your flight plan. Done. Airbus direct button next to the fix. Don't ever delete those discontinuities because that makes a huge difference. Southwest 2471, leaving my airspace to the south. Tampa is not here, nor are they there. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12. Have a safe flight.
22.8, Southwest 2471. Thank you, sir. Good night.
JetBlue 613, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is not online. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12. Have a safe flight to Fort Lauderdale.
Backside, JetBlue 615. See ya.
actually learned some new commands that I've been learning. So, for those who don't know my background, I am not a real-world controller. I'm a VATSIM controller, that's it. But in Center Scope, I've been learning some new commands that
American
we are
983, request stay 5 minutes out of the cockpit.
American 93, that's fine. Give me a call when you're back.
Roger, thanks.
So one of the commands I've been learning is actually how to tell the range from the next fix that a plane is at, the bearing they're going, and how much time it's going to take them. Which I went, why did I not know this little trick? So we're going to use Delta 1430. He's going to Hoth. So Hoth is up here. This is where Hoth is. The bottom screen. Hoth is right here. Delta 1430 is there. So if I do LB Hoth and then click on Delta 1430, you can see this little box up here. It tells me his range is 182 nautical miles away. His bearing is 339 degrees to get to Hoth. From the current point to the fixed Hoth at 443 knots, which is what he's doing right now, is going to take him 25 minutes. Isn't that cool? Which is great for me for planning. So LB space fix space slew, which is clicking on the aircraft, will become one of my new best friends, I think. Especially for sequencing into fields. Thank you, Tusto Flyer. Thanks for the ATC +1 follow. Yay!
Jacksonville Center, hello, number 573, Mike Zulu, flight level 430, just northwest, or northeast, excuse me, of the Lakeland VOR.
November 573, Mike Zulu, Jacksonville Center, radar contact as reported. Something that some people have asked is it the controller's responsibility to send me a contact meeting when I'm entering their airspace? Technically, no. It is not their responsibility to do it. It is your responsibility. The reason why is you're requesting to enter that airspace. That's what that is when you're calling, checking in. So how do you do that? VATSIM, VATSPY, VATSIM radar, whatever way you need to do it to know when you are entering that airspace. Now, there is some trickiness to it. I'll give you an example. Jacksonville Center, the airspace goes right over the top of Orlando. Some people think that Orlando is owned by Miami and we own Tampa. It's actually the inverse. So it's sometimes better to ask and say, hey, I might be entering your airspace, and get them to say, nope, you're not. Have a good one. Versus not. And like I said, VATSPY, VATSIM radar, whatever way you can do to check where you are in relatively to your flight, so that the control, so that, you know, again, shouldn't be sending contact me's. And some people have asked, when do I contact? I always say about 20 miles from the field, 20 miles from the line. You know, if you're about 20 miles, nothing wrong with that. 10 miles, getting a little closer. But 20 miles is your ideal. Waiting on Orlando approach to take my hand off. Can actually stop watching that. Yep. It's a lovely mild night here on a Wednesday night with traffic. Wednesday night controlling session with weather all over the place. You can see the big blobs right here, the blobs here. I have not pulled up fourth light to see where there's the convected segments. I'm sure there's a ton of them.
Jacksonville Center, FedEx 1409 is 35 nautical miles from the northwest.
FedEx 1409, Jacksonville Center radar contact as reported. Good evening. Descend via the Grinch 5 arrival. Orlando landing to the north. Orlando altimeter is 3006.
Descend via the Grinch for arrival, and altimeter is 2996.
3006.
Oh, 3006. Thank you.
We lost Delta 1430. Oh yeah, my 4th flight has got a lot of red on it. This is definitely looking not fun. All aircraft and frequency convective segment 37 Echo valid until 0055 at Zulu. Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, and Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, coastal waters from 50 north-northwest LOZ, 40 north-northwest of Norfolk, 50 south of Savannah, 70 south of Crestview, 40 northwest of Morgantown, 50 north-northwest of LOZ. Areas of severe embedded thunderstorms moving from 260-20, tops above flight level 450, hail to 1 inch, wind gust over 50.
That was a lot.
Spirit Wings 1350, contact Orlando approach 124.8.
124.8 for Orlando approach for Spirit Wings 1350. Have a good day. See you.
And also convective segment 35 Echo valve from 0055 Zulu, Florida, and coastal waters from 20 east-southeast of Craig, 30 east-northeast of Ormond Beach, 20 north-northwest of Treasure, 30 southwest of SRQ, 20 southwest of Cross City, 20 east-southeast of Craig. Areas of severe thunderstorms moving from 240 to 10 tops above flight level 450, wind gusts over 50. It gonna be breezy. But nothing wrong with breezy. Southwest 4662, cross Mady at 11,000. Tampa altimeter is 3005.
Nady 11,000, Southwest 4662.
The two segments that were out there, the convective segments, are dealing with this. You can see how far that extends, and this little shed right here. So it is definitely weather heavy. Got a bust in right there going to Myrtle. Have to open up the Myrtle Beach charts. And let's look at Myrtle. Yep, gonna be IMC. See, South Op? Yeah, South Ops IMC. Tis a little ugly going in Myrtle. Oops. This thing been doing this like crazy lately. I don't know what it is up with this. There we go. Yeah, we can see 190 at 15, gust to 24. Yeehaw! Into Myrtle tonight. Hold on tight, boys and girls.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center, Southwest 816. You asked me to contact you.
Southwest 816, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Squawk 7270 and ident.
7270 and ident, Southwest 816. And we're climbing by the Icon 5.
Southwest 816 radar contact about 20 miles south of the Charlotte Airport. Climb maintain flight with 340.
Climb maintain 340, Southwest 816.
Jacksonville American 983, reach Boston.
Welcome back.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Citation 9er Alpha Lima, level 15,000.
Citation 9 Alpha Lima, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain 250.
250, citation 9er Alpha Lima.
9 Alpha Lima, if you need to deviate off course, there's a cell that's over Savannah right now, but it seems to be fine to the east. I can approve a deviation off course, direct to Charleston after that if you need it.
Yeah, we have visual on the cell. We'll keep you posted. Thanks. Citation 9er Alpha Lima.
American 96 leaving my airspace at the west. Houston's offline. Radar services are terminated. Freight change approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight. American 96 leaving my airspace at the west. Houston's offline. Radar services are terminated. Freight change approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Alright, over to Unicom for American 96.
See you.
Southwest 816, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So last night I was doing a flight from San Diego to San Francisco, and someone came online with Air Force One. Is that allowed?
It is. It's not pleasurable, but it is allowed. It's not a one. There's only, I think, 7 restricted call signs, and but Air Force One is perfectly fine.
Roger that. Thank you. I was very confused, and so was the controller.
Don't worry, it happens all the time.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Delta 2398 with you, climbing through flight level 313.
Delta 2398, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. I had to call the Super Troopers. Officer Farva taking over. Delta 2398, radar contact just south of the Victor November Alpha VOR. Good evening.
Good evening.
And what is on this aircraft here in the lower screen, American 1085. Failure to contact me. Delta 444, contact Washington Center 133.72. See ya.
13372 for Delta 444. See ya.
Delta 241, contact Washington Center 133.72. See ya.
372.21 heavy.
American 514, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services are terminated. Phase change approved. Monitor Unicom 12.0. Have a safe flight to Mike Yankee November.
That's Nassau. Thank you very much. We'll see you.
FedEx 1409, descend and maintain flight level 350. This is for traffic. Just don't want you to get collapsed by a Delta going over the top there in your area. So descend 350 and then join the Grinch 5 and descend via the Grinch 5.
Oh,
Okay, descend to 350 and continue with the descent, grid spot.
What happened to Delta 1430? He disappeared. I was saddened. We had a moment of silence for him.
The center, Citation 9 Alpha Lima, we'll take that deviation to the east to get around this weather if possible.
Citation 9 Alpha Lima, deviation right off course is approved. Give me a call when you're able to go direct to Charleston VOR.
All right, we'll deviate to the east, and we'll let you know when we can go direct to the Charleston VOR. Thanks, Citation 9 Alpha Lima.
Center, NetJet 914, 15,000.
NetJet 914, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain level 250.
250, NetJet 914.
And JetBlue 2810, just a weather advisory. The convected segment reported 450 strong winds and hail. If you need a reroute around it, give me a heads up. Looks like going around the Savannah area seems to be the best area to get around it, but if you're above it, that's even better. But they were saying 450, so if you need some deviation, give me a heads up.
Alright, no problem. We're clear for now. If I see something, I'll let you know.
And same for you, November 573, Mike Zulu. Capture reporting at 450. If you need a deviation, I'll be happy to get one for you. It looks like to be safe around the east side of the Savannah area, so if you do need a deviation, give me a heads up. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, I think we are going to take that deviation if we can, because I'm showing a strong cell just west of my flight path. So if we can get that deviation, yeah, we'll take that for 3 minutes of this.
Roger, I'm going to give you some vectors here. November 573, Mike Zulu, turn right heading 050, maintain flight level 430.
Right turn 050, maintain 430 for 3 minutes.
I'm going to work on a good plan to hopefully get you around the nightmare here.
I appreciate it, thanks.
Can NetJet 914 get 5 minutes out of the cockpit?
Give me a call on your back.
Hey, Jacksonville Center, Southwest A16. What flight level are the clouds at, or sorry, not the clouds, but the actual cell around Savannah area?
It's saying 450. Let me look at my ForeFlight and I'll see what I can get for you.
Yeah, because I have my flight path going right through the center of it.
So it's saying right now in that cell 400 is the cap of that cell. So if you want to main clear that, I would say follow the coast as best as you can, and you can go out and I can give you vectors around it. But it's saying 400 is the cap of that cell.
Roger, thank you. Yeah, we're probably going to need vectors probably about 40 nautical miles before ascent for the arrival.
Roger, 9 Alpha Lima. If I want to turn right heading 090, I'll get you around that cell. It'll help you out.
All right, confirm right turn heading 090 for 9 Alpha Lima.
Yep, 9 Alpha Lima, right turn 090, get you around that cell. I'm going to put you right turn, get you out over the ocean a little bit, away from the cell, and then we'll get you up to Charleston.
All right, right turn 090, appreciate it. Citation 9 Alpha Lima.
Yeah, I can see that cell on my ForeFlight. It's like a 550.
Yeah, it's a good sized cell.
Hope that's not coming up to my hometown.
I do not know.
Bad enough my camp was already hit.
Oof.
You know, camp, Sacandaga.
Yep. American 983 leaving my airspace to the west. Houston's offline radar services are terminated. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a good one.
Over. Unicom American 983. See ya. Good luck.
Southwest 4662 leaving my airspace to the south. Tampa and Miami are both offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a safe flight.
Advisory, have a good night. Southwest 4662.
November 573, Mike Zulu. Let's make it a heading of 060.
060, Free Mike Zulu.
This JetBlue right here is going for strong.
Citation 9 Alpha Lima seems to be clear of the weather now. We could turn direct Charleston VOR.
9 Alpha Lima, turn left direct to Charleston VOR. Cross the Charleston VOR at or above flight level 240.
Turn left direct Charleston VOR. Cross the Charleston VOR at or above flight level 240. Citation 9 Alpha Lima.
Jackson Center, good day. This is United 1648 with you for over 360.
United 1648, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. And reset your transponder, squawk 7313. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't start in ES.
NetJet 914 is back.
914, welcome back.
Again for United 1648.
United 1648, squawk 7313.
Roger, 7313 for United 1648.
United 1648, radar contact over Janes at flight level 360. ExecJet 914, same for you. The weather avoidance is available if you want it. Looks like you're going to go right through the cell in Savannah. I can get you around it for the most part. If you need that weather avoidance, just give me a heads up.
Hey, sir, we're going to take that weather avoidance for NetJet 914.
NetJet 914, turn right heading. Let's do a heading of 060.
Right to 060, NetJet 914.
Jacksonville, very good evening. Delta 1594 with you, climbing out of 9.5 for 340, climbing out of Tampa, direct ended on the ended departure.
Delta 1594, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, radar contact, climb, maintain, flight level 340. Just a traffic advisory, there's going to be a Southwest that's landing into Tampa on the Matey. He's coming down that same side, so you might get a TCAS alert. Should be clear of it.
All right, we'll advise, and we'll be looking for Delta 1594, thanks.
Jack Center for JetBlue 2810. It looks like we'll be flying east of Savannah. Next, where the tops the tops are level 350, so we should be good.
Roger. Yeah, I'm looking up at your next spot will be the Columbia spot. That's my next thing, and they're reporting Let's see, they're reporting 400. So if you need any deviation up there, just give me a heads up.
Alright, we'll let you know. But it looks like we'll be clear all the way through.
In Southwest 816, just if you need it, there's some pretty nasty cells going through the Savannah area. If you need a weather avoidance, give me a heads up.
Roger, yeah, I don't see the cell yet, but if it is, if we do need avoidance, we'll let you know well in advance.
Hi, United 1648. Welcome, Slacks MR. Slacks Mister. Definitely some fake weather. This cell here is the 450. They're reporting these at 35. This is reporting at 40. So, yippee, fun.
Delta 94 has that traffic on TCAS and there are no factor.
Roger.
Jacksonville, Viva 731, level 360.
Viva 731, Jacksonville Center, squawk 6635 and ident.
Squad 1635, Viva 731.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. American 2230, flight level 340. We're right on top of Uranus.
American 2230, Jacksonville Center, radar contact as reported. Squawk 2134.
2134 for the squawk, American 2230.
Center, good evening. Mexico 119er.
Air Mexico 119, Jacksonville Center, ident. Viva 731, radar contact. About 20 miles to the east or west of charge. Good evening. Got two of them right on top of each other here. This is going to be fun. Luckily, one's going to Houston, one's going to Mexico. Air Mexico 119, radar contact. About 30 miles south of the Charlotte airport. Climb maintain level 340. Pretty severe weather reporting over the Savannah area. If you do need a weather deviation, give me a heads up.
Thank you very much for your help, and we'll climb to flight level 340, and we'll let you know. Mexico 119.
Southwest 816 descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeters 3003.
Descend via the Looney 1 arrival by the ascent transition. Altimeter is, can you repeat that please?
3003, 333.
333, Southwest 816.
And November 9 Alpha Lima, expect the ILS approach runway 18 into Myrtle Beach tonight.
I will expect the ILS runway 18 for Myrtle Beach. Thanks, 9 Alpha Lima.
ExitJet 914, turn left heading 030. This is going to get you around Savannah. Once you're around Savannah, I'll get you back on course. Your next fix will be Lana.
030, next fix Lana on that Jet 914.
Jacksonville Center, United 324 at 10,000 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
United 324 Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 350. Just a heads up, you're about to enter a zone of weather. The caps are at 450 and they're reporting pretty severe with hail. If you do need a weather deviation, please give me a heads up.
Alright, climb maintain flight level 350 and I think we'll make it through the weather for United 324.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2398 requesting direct Wolf if able.
Delta 2398, you can proceed direct Wolf.
Direct Wolf, appreciate it, Delta 2398.
Kids definitely got confidence. We'll put it that way, yeah.
Jacksonville Center, Riddle 309 on the ground at Daytona, looking to get IFR to Jacksonville.
Riddle through aircraft, I'll be with you in 1 second. Riddle 309, you are clear of the Jacksonville Airport as filed. Maintain 2,000. Expect 4,000 1 minutes after departure. Departures with me, squawk 7407.
Riddle 309, it's clear to the Jacksonville Airport as filed. Maintain 2,000. Expect 4,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you, 7407 is the squawk.
Riddle 309, read back correct. Only 16 for departure. Call me for taxi.
Alright, Riddle 309, we'll
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 1979 with you, currently flight level 340.
JetBlue 1979, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Did you change your route? DC just noticed it. You're not over the current route that you filed. Did you change anything?
Yeah, we had some issues after departure. We had to change our routing.
Roger, can you send it to me in a text message so I can just update the flight plan for you?
Roger.
And Jacksonville Center United 324, you said they were reporting severe weather?
Yeah, Savannah area, 400, much hail, a lot of nastiness. So if you do need the weather deviation, give me a heads up.
Alright, we'll get you a heads up, United 324.
And JetBlue 1979, I updated the flight plan for you. You're all set. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. JetBlue 1979.
November 573 Mike Zulu, when able, proceed direct to, I'm going to say Benzga. I don't know how to say that. It's Bravo Zulu November Golf Alpha.
I think it's Bazinga, but we'll go direct to Bazinga for 573 Mike Zulu. Thanks.
And you should be clear of the storms. If you have any other issues, give me a heads up.
All right, we will let you know. Appreciate it. Thanks.
And ExecJet 914, same for you. Direct Lana. You should be clear of the storms, but if you need any more deviation, give me a heads up.
Alrighty, direct to Lana. Thanks so much.
Citation 9 Alpha Lima descending 240.
Citation 9 Alpha Lima, Roger. Descend and maintain 111,000.
Descend 111,000. We have information echo Myrtle Beach.
Thank you. Got a Charleston arrival. We're getting busy.
Real 309, ready for taxi.
Real 309, be with you 1 second here. Gotta look up the map for Daytona. Some of these I have memorized. Most I do not. KDAB. But that's why we have Navigraph on the phone, if it wants to work. There it goes. Just taking forever. Riddle 309, runway 16, taxi via Echo. Cross runway 25 right.
Riddle 309, it'll be runway 16 at Echo. We're currently short of November, so we shouldn't have to cross 25 right.
Yep, I just realized I thought you were on the other side. I'm sorry. You can taxi as instructed.
Riddle 309, no problem.
Aircraft calling, you were blocked by a person checking in. Gotta put an ATIS up for Charleston. It's gonna be
In
south.
Jacksonville Center, United 324, we do not need deviation from the weather.
United 324, Roger. He's gonna be strong. He's gonna do it. JetBlue 1196, Jacksonville Center, ident. JetBlue 1196, radar contact just south of Rousey. Good evening.
Radar contact south of Rousey, thanks, JetBlue 1196.
Southwest 816, how was the travel through that area?
We didn't have any problems. It's looking like the cell's off to our east.
Roger, thanks.
Jacksonville Center United 823 reduced through 12,800 for 15,000 direct Crosby on the Crosby 3 departure. Excuse me, Jacksonville.
United 823, Jacksonville Center, give me climbing TFO 370.
370 United 823.
Center Blue Streak 5480, 28,000 feet.
Blue Streak 5480, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Blue Streak 5480, descend via the Amalu 3 arrival, runway 15 transition, Charleston altimeters 29908, information Delta online.
Alright, descend via the arrival, runway 15, and we'll grab Delta 5480.
Air Mexico 119, descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando altimeters 3006.
Can you say again for Mexico 119er? Just copy KNX 3006, that's correct?
Air Mexico 119, descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando altimeters 3006.
Center for Jungle 2810, can I step off for a sec?
Yeah, that's fine. Give me a call back. Riddle 309, you gonna be ready to go at the whole point?
309, negative. We're gonna need a minute to do our run-up real quick.
Roger. Good amount of traffic tonight. Makes it fun. United 1648, contact Washington Center 133.72. See ya.
Switching to Washington Center, 123.725 for United 1648. Have a nice day.
You too. Southwest 816, contact Jax approach 124.9.
124.9 for Southwest 816. Have a great night. Thank you for service.
You're welcome. Another person go to Myrtle Beach, but I think he disappeared. Sad face. For those joining us, welcome to another edition of Fake Weather Fake Planes. I'm Mike from Fake Weather Fake Planes. Make sure to press that follow button. Get notification when we're online, and if you can, subscribe. It's definitely a fake weather day. There's a lot of it. A lot of fake weather out there tonight. But that's what makes it fun. United 823 in the chat. Welcome.
I'm Center JetBlue 2810 is the same.
JetBlue 2810, Jacksonville Center.
Back with you, sorry.
Welcome back. Thank you for the follow, Pandar82.
Jacksonville Center, United 324 is stepping away for a second.
Roger, if you're stepping away for a second, you don't have to tell people that you're stepping away for a second, especially when you're not near a border. Save those step aways. If you're going to step away for like longer than like 5-10 minutes, then that's when you want to ask for permission.
Alright.
Riddle 309, ready to go.
Riddle 309. Upon departure, flight runway heading with this calm. Runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Riddle 309, runway heading, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
November 9, Alpha Lima, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 9 Alpha Lima.
Jackson Center Hello, American 2478, with you taking in at flight level 380.
American 2478, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. And also reset your transponder squawk 7725 for me.
7725 in the box, American 24878.
American 2478, radar contact over Janes. Yep, it is definitely a fake weather kind of night. A lot of traffic going to Norfolk. I believe DC's got the event tonight. Or people just want to go to Norfolk. Nothing wrong with Norfolk. It's actually got a beautiful arrival. If you have never done the 2-3 arrival into Norfolk, you fly right over the top of the shipyard. It actually looks really cool to fly into. Highly recommend it if you get runway 2-3. Runway 5 is like, who cares? 2-3 is really awesome. Oh. Two people that didn't want to contact me. So they get the late contact me's.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. This is United 3151 descending through 1313,000 into Pensacola.
United 3151, Jacksonville Center, squawk 2715.
2715, United 3151.
Jack Center, United 1959. We're crossing Pensy on the 17 approach for Pensacola.
United 1959, Jacksonville Center, radar contact. Turn right, direct the airport. Report the field in sight. Be at 12 o'clock, 15 miles.
Turning right to the airport, and we have the airport set for 1959.
Yeah, 1950, clear visual approach, runway 17.
Clear the visual approach, 17 for Pensacola for United 1959.
United 3151, radar contact about 20 miles to the west of Pensy. Cross Pensy at 5,000. Pensacola altimeter is 3003. Expect the visual approach, runway 17.
Cross Pensy at 5,000, QNH 3003, and expect the visual to 17, United 3151.
FedEx 1409, contact Orlando, approach 124.8. See ya.
Contact Atlanta approach at 124.8. Thanks for the ATC. See ya.
November 9 Alpha Lima, turn left heading 360, descend maintain 3000.
Left 360, descend maintain 3000. 9 Alpha Lima.
Delta 2398, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline radar services terminal frequency approved. Monitor advisory on to have a safe flight.
Oh, did it come? Have fun with the word. Delta 2398.
Riddle 309, radar contacts, altitude passing.
Riddle 309, level 2000.
Riddle 309, proceed direct the Ormond Beach VOR, proceed on course. Climb maintain 4000.
Riddle 309, proceed on course, direct the Ormond VOR, and then I believe you said climb 4,000.
That's affirmative. America 2230, leaving my airspace to the west. Houston's offline radar services terminal frequency approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Switch to advisory, appreciate the service. Enjoy the rest of your Naval American 2230.
Yeah, 1959, the wind at Pensacola, calm, runway 17, cleared to land.
Runway 17 for land, United 1959.
Viva 731, leaving my airspace to the west. Houston's offline radar services terminal frequency approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Front Unicorn 122.8. Viva 731.
American 1578 with you, crossing 9,000 for 15,000.
American 1578, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb maintain about 370.
Up to 370, American 1578.
JetBlue 2810, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
Alright, over to Washington Center, 3372 for JetBlue 2810. Cool.
November 9 Alpha Lima, turn right heading 090, descend maintain 1,600.
Right 090, descend maintain 1,600. Citation 9 Alpha Lima.
Thank you, Viva 731. It was great to serve you.
Jacksonville Center, American 1757, with you at 12,200 up to flight level 300.
American 1757, Jacksonville Center, ident.
Ident.
November 9 Alpha Lima, you are 5 miles from Bevy. Turn right heading 150, maintain 1,600 till established on localizer. Clear the ILS approach runway 18.
Right 150, maintain 1,600 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 18. Citation 9 Alpha Lima.
United 3151 after Pensy, turn direct to the field. The field will be at your 12 o'clock, 15 miles reported in sight.
After Pensy, turn right, and field's 15 miles. I'll let you know when I see it. United 3151.
Hey, Jack, this is Frontier Flight 319, passing 13,000 for...
Frontier 319, Jacksonville Center, climb, maintain flight 370.
Alright, 37, Frontier Flight 319.
American 1757, radar contact about 20 miles south of Charlotte Airport, climb, maintain flight with 300.
Climb, maintain flight level 300, American 1757, thank you.
You're welcome. American 2478, descend be the stock car 3 arrival. Charlotte, I do not know their ops because they're offline. It's 26085, so I would assume south. Charlotte altimeter is 29995. There's also a pretty good cell running right through your arrival on the stock car 3. If you do need any weather deviation, give me a heads up.
Copy of the remarks, and will descend via the Soccer 3 arrival for American 2478.
Jacksonville Center, United 3151. We got the field in sight.
United 3151, cleared visual approach, runway 17, runway 17, cleared land, your number 2 following your company traffic, about a 2-mile final.
All right, cleared the visual approach, and we'll follow the traffic, United 3151.
Gotta pull up the chart for Pensacola. In the old system, we used to have taxiway labels. You might say I'm slightly sour about that still. I want my labels back. And I'm the guy that designed these charts. And I'm talking about the tower chart up on the top left-hand corner there. They don't have no labels. Give me my labels.
American 1757, we're stepping away for 2 minutes.
Jacksonville Center, a very good evening from United 441. We are descending to 2,000 feet direct Pensy for Pensacola. Citation 9 Alpha Lima, we cleared to land.
Citation 9 Alpha Lima, yep, you are cleared to land. I thought I gave it to you.
Oh yeah, no problem. I thought it was just cleared for the approach, but cleared to land, Citation 9 Alpha Lima.
United 441, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Ident for me, please.
Ident from United 441.
United 1959, welcome to Pensacola. Right turn off the runway, taxi the ramp via Alpha, cross runway 8.
Turn right, cross runway 8, and hit the ramp for United 1959.
And United 441 radar contact about 20 miles to the west of Pensy. Cross Pensy at 5,000. Expect the visual approach runway 17.
Okay, we're going to be crossing Pensy at 5,000 now, expecting the visual for 17, United 441. We have the latest weather.
Thank you. November 9 Alpha Lima, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Right turn off the runway, taxi straight ahead to the General Aviation. Have a good one.
Right turn to General Aviation, thanks. Citation 9 Alpha Lima.
And Jacksonville Center, good evening. FedEx 764 Heavy, we're crossing Nate right now. Flight level 370.
FedEx 764 Heavy, Jacksonville Center radar contact as reported. Riddle 309 contact Jacksonville approach 124.9. See ya.
Riddle 309, 124.6. Have a good one.
124.9.
American 1578. Can we step out for about 2 minutes?
Blue Streak 5480. Expect the ILS approach runway 15.
ILS 156480.
And if you're asking for 2 minutes, you guys, you can step out for 2 minutes. You don't have to ask for permission for 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Excuse me, NetJet 914 leaving contact Washington Center 133.72. See ya.
3372, have a great night, NetJet 914.
JetBlue 1196 Washington Center 133.72.
3370, see ya, W1196.
November 573 Mike Zulu Washington Center 133.72.
13372 for 573 Mike Zulu.
United 324 Washington Center 133.72. United 324 Washington Center 133.72.
Could you say that again for United 324?
United 324 contact Washington Center 133.72. Delta 1594 leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline. Radar services are terminated. Phrase and change approved. Monitor advisory 12. Have a safe flight.
All right, order advisory. Order the dark side. Delta 1594, take it easy.
United 441 after Pensy. Fuel will be at your 12 o'clock. 15 miles. Report in sight.
United 441. A couple of clouds up here, but we've got it all programmed in. We'll give you a call with the airport in sight.
Roger.
And up to 133.72 United 324. See you.
Aircraft calling. It's all static, which means your mute button's probably on. American 1578 leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline. Radar services are terminated. Free exchange approved. Monitor advisory 12. Have a safe flight to Charlotte.
Over to Unicom for American 1570 LC. I appreciate the help.
No problem. United 3151, welcome to Pensacola. Right turn off the runway, taxi the ramp via Alpha, cross runway 8.
Right turn off the ramp, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, cross runway 8, United 3151.
Alaskan 212, that flight level 360 with you now.
Alaska 212, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. Cop ZX, welcome.
Ident, Alaska 212.
Alaska 212 radar contact about 10 miles north of the Orlando VOR. Good evening. I need some fixes here. Yeah, those will work. Blue Stick 5480, turn right heading 270 vectors for your final descend and maintain 2000.
270 down 2000, 480.
Jacksonville Center, hello again from United 441. We have Pensacola Airport in sight.
United 441, clear visual approach runway 17. The wind at Pensacola is calm. Runway 17 cleared to land.
17 clear to land, continue the approach. We'll make it a visual for United 441.
And if I believe that person is correct, United 541 is 757 Spy. It sounds awfully like him. I haven't checked though yet. He is also in Twitch. Make sure I get the right fixes here for that Charleston arrival. You can see he's on the upper screen right hand side there. Going to be on the ILS 15. Just the weather in Charleston is not the most loveliness right now. It's going to be Ashley, which is right around here. That's the initial approach fix. Ashley's here, Wenix is here. Wenix is at 520, so we're going to get him down as low as we can here. Ashley was at 1600. Oh, Ashley's actually down there. I was wrong. Blue Streak 5480, you are 7 miles from Ashley. Turn left, heading 180, maintain 2000 till established on the localizer cleared. The ILS approach runway 15.
180, 2000 till established, cleared, ILS 15, 480.
And now I'm going to look up to see if 757 Spy is the one landing. I'm almost 100% sure it is. Let's see here. 757 Spy. It is.
Jacksonville Center, American 1684, video at 150.
American 1684, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain level 330.
Climb and maintain follow 330, American 1684.
Thank you for the follow, Bobat Tricia. Avela 734, welcome. Definitely a wonderful fake weather day. There's the fake weather. It's gotten a little bit better. That cell is sticking over Savannah, though. This thing has been not moving. So if you're in the Savannah area, I would just, like, take cover. That thing is not moving. Like, ugh. Blue Streak 5480. The wind at Charleston is 210 at 10. Gust to 21. Runway 15 cleared to land.
I copy. The winds were clear to land. Runway 15, pitch for 80.
For those joining us on the channel, welcome to another edition of Fake Weather Fake Planes. I'm Mike from Fake Weather Fake Planes. Make sure to press that follow button. It's free. Think of the things you get for free. A follow button. It's free. Press that thing. If you get notifications when we're online, and if you can, subscribe. Help us keep the channel running. Include the website, fakeweatherfakeplanes.net. It's a lovely night of traffic out here. We do have 757 Spy and his spy flight flying into Pensacola. They're just about to land. Came out of Houston. Lovely little flight for them. But there's many places. You also got some training going on. Jacksonville's got training going on. I think Orlando's got training tonight too. So if you're looking for places to go, there would be your places to go. United 441, right turn on. Welcome to Pensacola. Right turn off the runway Alpha to the ramp. Cross runway 8. Thanks for flying in. Spy flight.
Right turn and taxi on in, cleared across the runway. Always nice to be in Jacksonville. Thanks for the great ATC and have a good week.
You too. Blue Streak 5480, welcome to Charleston. Right turn on Alpha, straight ahead to the ramp. Have a good one. That was 757 Spy. He was flying in. He was United 441, Houston to Pensacola.
Center, hello, Pacific 1385, 10.5 for 15,000, direct Eagles.
Pacific 1385, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb and maintain, flight level 350.
350, 1385.
Mexico 119er is request descent.
Air Mexico 119, I already gave you that descent. You descend via the arrival.
This will be our arrival, Mexico 119.
Well, that's good to hear. Got a lot of people coming across the pond, the little pond. They're coming from some southern destinations. It's always fun. But yes, that was 757 Spy. It was nice to hear his voice into our airspace. I watch this stream occasionally. I will admit, I do watch
Jacksonville Center, good evening. United 413, we're with you. 12,006 for 16,000.
United 413, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight 350.
Climb maintain 350, United 413.
United 823, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, United 823, good night.
I have a controller change on Orlando approach. I guess Chuck got tired. As always, it's a great honor to be able to serve you guys as the controller tonight. Fake weather, fake planes. You guys keep me doing this stuff, as sometimes it gets a little harder to do it. Sometimes I get a little frustrated doing this, but you guys keep me going, so thank you guys for all those who are our followers. We're up to 447 followers. 447 followers. Maybe we'll break 500 by the end of the month. That would be awesome. So if you haven't pressed that follow, it's free. Slam that sucker. It's free. But it does mean a lot that you guys do appreciate what we do. Best things in life are free. Just like Dustin 4147 said it. As my father-in-law has 3 rules. 1, if it's free, it's for me. 2, better living through chemistry. 3rd one I haven't figured out yet. Oh, ultimate comfort at all times. That was the 3rd one. United 1073, you might have a hot mic, or you might be typing and pressing your push talk button. Oops. United 1303, Jacksonville Center, Squawk 7350 in ident. American 1303, check your mute button. Air Mexico 119, contact Orlando, approach 124.8. See ya.
124.8. Thank you very much for the service. Buena tarde.
See ya. American 2478, leaving my airspace to the north, and Atlanta and Charlotte are not online. Radar services at terminal frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12.5, have a safe flight.
To Unicom, and thank you for the DC, American 2478.
Thank you for the
Jacksonville Center, Walker 923 Heavy, flight level 330, currently at Blevins.
American 1303, radar con, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Reset transponder, Squawk 7350.
7350, American 1303.
And it was Walker 923 checking in, and I heard that. Walker 923, Jacksonville Center, ident for me, please. American 1303, descend via the stock car for arrival. Just a heads up, there's a good cell of weather that's traveling through the Shaw area up to Florence. If you do need a deviation off of the arrival, give me a heads up. I'll try to get you around as best as I can.
American 1303, descend via the stock curve 4, and we'll let you know for the deviation. American 1303.
FedEx 764, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services determined frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12.5, have a safe flight.
Over to the dark side. Appreciate the ATC. You have a good one. Step.
You're welcome. See you next time. American 1757, the Sun via the Steinfeld 3 arrival. Orlando altimeters 3006.
Yes, sir. American 1757, we got the Steinfeld 3 arrival and 3006 on the altimeter for Orlando. Thank you.
Sensor, good evening. Cathay 272, direct Google's climbing 15,000, passing 10,000.
Cap 272, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain flight level 390.
Flight level 370, is it? Cathay 272.
390, your cruise altitude, please.
390, Cathay 272, thank you.
All aircraft information, Echo now current at Charleston, wind 200 at 11, altimeter 299er, information Foxtrot now current at Myrtle Beach, 200 at 15, gust 20, altimeter 299er 7.
Jack Center, American 2732 with you, 9,000, climbing 15,000, 10 to the south of Giggles.
American 2732, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain level 370.
Climb, maintain flight level 370, American 2732.
Walker 923, you on frequency?
Yes, sir. Walker 923 Heavy.
Roger, didn't see the flash. Can you resend it for me, please?
Oh, yes, sir. I did. I sent it back. One other thing, I heard you got kind of crossed up with changing the squawk code. You want me to... What's my squawk code?
3444, 3444.
Okay, I'll do it again. I changed it. 3444. Walker 923.
Walker 923, radar contact about 150 miles south of the Pensacola Airport. Good evening.
Good evening. Appreciate it.
Frontier 319 descending via the stock car 4 arrival. Charlotte, I believe, is landing to the south. The winds say it. They're offline. But Charlotte altimeters 299 or 8.
Alright, stock car 4 and 299 or 8 Frontier Flight 319.
And Frontier 319, your arrival goes through a pretty turbulent area right now with some weather. I can get you direct around it if you do need it, but just want to give you a heads up.
It's alright, we'll let the passengers enjoy the ride.
Just make sure that fasten seatbelt sign's on.
It'll be fine.
Been a fun night tonight. 757 Spy flying in tonight. Good load of traffic and a good load of weather. That's the great thing about fake weather and fake planes. JetBlue 1979 leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services determined frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 121. Have a safe flight.
Yeah, monitor Unicom 122.8. JetBlue 1939, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night. This flight to Charlotte's got an interesting route. It's going to kind of go up this same direction that everybody else is, so definitely not a preferred route to Charlotte, but we'll do it. And as I always say here on Fake Weather, Fake Planes, you have a question, I have an answer. Ask them. No question is stupid, no question is dumb. If you'd like to know my life story, well, it's pretty depressing, so no. Thank you, Nate, for the cheer. But feel free to ask those questions that might be dying on your mind about ATC, about things, about controlling.
Jacksonville Center, American 261 Heavy. We're at flight level 30.
American 261 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Thank you for the follow, Nate 10
Jacksonville Center, Spirit Wings 2327 IFR to Boston with Echo on the ground in Charleston.
Spirit Wings 2327 Jacksonville Center, good evening. You're cleared to the cleared to the Boston Logan International Airport via the Palmetto 3 departure Grand Strand transition that is filed. Maintain 3000. Departure with me, squawk 7756.
Spirit Wings 2327 cleared to Boston, Palmetto 3, then the, shit, can't remember the transition, but 3000 departure with you, squawk 7736.
Spirit Wings 2327, everything's good except for the Grand Strand transition.
Grand Strand transition, just confirm it's Charlie Romeo Echo.
Yep, I know it sounds weird. Charlie Romeo Echo is somehow Grand Strand. But your readback is correct. Push the stars at your discretion. Call me for taxi. Expect runway 21 for departure. Charleston altimeter is 299er.
expecting 2-1. Thank you very much, sir. Spirit Wings 2327.
And Nate 10240, thank you for the 99 bits cheer. And Elwo, thank you for the cheer 100 bits. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, sir. Good evening. King Air 3-4 on the ground at Hamilton Owens Field, IFR to Florence.
King Air 934, Jacksonville Center, good evening. You're clear to Florence as filed. Maintain 2,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 3425, hold for release.
We're clear to the Florence Airport as filed. Initial 2,000, 7,000, and 10 departures with you in 3342 for 344 King Air 32. 34, Jesus.
King Air 34, read back correct, hold for release. Club altimeter is 2997. Contact me number 1 for the runway. Taxi will be on advisory.
I'll call you number 1 for the hold for release. King Air 34, thanks.
American 1684, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 12.8. Have a safe flight.
Frequency change approved. American 1684, thank you and have a great night.
Thank you everyone for the cheers. They mean a lot. One of these days we're going to talk about flight plan suffix codes. Because, like this United 3267, I have his flight plan pulled up in the center. He filed slant golf. Equipment called golf. I'm pretty sure that 737-800's got a Lima in it. Wednesday, thank you for the Prime subscription. And thank you so much from Elwo1. Love the stream and the ATC. It means a lot, guys. I actually had found out what was happening when people were flying golf. I had a guy that was following Zulu. It's actually in the VATSIM stuff. I'll bring it up here when I get a chance, of the flight plan builder where the oopses are being made. And you wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't know what to look for. So I'm not going to hold it against anyone. American 261, descend via the Looney 1, arrival runway 8, transition Jacksonville, altimeter 3004.
We'll descend via the Lumi 1, arrival East transition, American 261.
That would be the runway 8 transition.
Sorry, runway 8 transition, American 261.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. United 12 Heavy, passing 7,000 for 15,000.
United 12 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain about 350.
350.
Is ERAM hard to get used to?
United 3267, pass 14,200 up to 15,000, sorry.
United 3267, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Where are you coming out of? Oh, there you are. Climb maintain, flight with 310.
Can we change that to 350, United 3267?
No. Sure, of course. Climb maintain, flight 350.
Thank you so much. That's a 350, United 3267.
From Bob Teresa, why can't I only hear you talking on the frequency?
Jacksonville Center, United 217 is with you.
United 217, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
And Alaska 312, start their descent. We do not have an arrival SID though.
Yep, understood. I can't start your descent for another about 50 miles because you have no SID.
Alright, thank you.
I think I just ruined his day. I can't start? No. You gotta get it about here, and then I can start. So I'm gonna pull up the flight plan, the thing that you used to plan Thank you for the follow, Ewo1. So, I figured out what the issue was. So, if you're using this lovely form, you need to put that right there, LB1. Actually, all you need is really the L. That's what set your suffix code. You can get rid of this. You don't have to. You can put stuff there.
Jacksonville Center,
put the L there.
Yeah, 34 is number 1 run for you.
But that will fix the problem. Number 34, cold release for departure. Contact me airborne. Monitor advisory.
All right, we'll call you airborne. We'll go switch over to advisory. We'll see you soon. King 34, thanks.
And who else was asking for something?
United 12 Heavy. We got a request.
Go ahead.
If it's possible, unexpected circumstances in real life, if I can go to Unicom earlier, but if not, I could just disconnect.
Probably going to disconnect because Washington's online also.
Okay, we'll just disconnect then. Sounds good. Thank you. Have a good one.
See ya. So that is the suffix code. Fun. I found that other day. I was like, oh, we fixed the issue. You see that storm moving over closer to Myrtle.
Jacksonville Center, Avalo 734 with you, flight level 350.
Avalo 734, Jacksonville Center, ident.
Ident, Avalo 734.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 340, passing 9,200, climbing to flight level 150.
Delta 340, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain flight 390.
Climb, maintain 390, Delta 340.
Got a little bit of a...
Jackson King Air 34 is airborne.
King Air 34, Jacksonville Center, ident.
Ident, King Air 34.
King Air 34, radar contact just north of Columbia VOR. Climb maintain 7,000. Landing into Florence is going to be at your own risk due to the airport being pretty disgusting right now.
Alright, Roger, climb maintain 7,000. And can we resume on nav?
You may resume on navigation. You actually got it from the field because I didn't give you radar vectors to affix.
I appreciate it. We'll do it now for King Air 34. Appreciate it.
Avail 734 radar contact just about 50 miles south of the Pensacola VOR. Good evening. Alaska 212, descend and maintain level 240.
Descend and maintain 240, Alaska 212.
Got one other plane we're kind of waiting on, is the Delta 9655 here. Send him another contact me. Got a Giant that came out of Tampa, so I'll have to deal with him soon enough. Is ERAM hard to get used to? It is not. I will tell you, it's something I grind and when I'm never going to learn it.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. American 1233 with you, flight level 370.
American 1233, Jacksonville Center, ident. Once you learn
Ident,
the
American
different things you need to do, specifically where to find things and how to set things up, there's also a lot of cheat method. Like I'm going to track American 1233 the minute I see the ident.
Center Giant 688 with you, departed Tampa, climb to 4,000.
Giant 688, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, climb, maintain flight level 190.
190, Giant 688 heavy.
American 1233, radar contact just south of Pelican. Now you guys couldn't see how I did that. Normally you would do F3 and then...
23, ready to attack.
Spirit Wings 2327, runway 21, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 15.
21 via Alpha, cross runway 15, Spirit Wings 2327.
Wow, we're getting a bunch of handoffs here. Here we go. So normally you would have to type in F3, the aircraft call sign, and then click the SLU. There's a cheat. Control, Shift, click on the plane. Tracks the plane. So you learn little tricks to make life a little easier. It's definitely a VAT simism. It's not something you would do in real world. But Walker 923 leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequently to approve. Monitor advisory 12. Have a safe flight.
Forward advisory 923. Appreciate the service.
You're welcome. Got a good line of traffic coming from the south here. We're gonna get pretty busy here, so hold on tight, boys and girls. This is gonna get fun. Alaska 212, descend and maintain 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000, Alaska 212.
Jacksonville Lows, American 2128, level 350 from the south.
American 2128, Jacksonville Center, ident.
Ident, American 2128.
American 1757, contact Orlando approach 124.8. American 1757, contact Orlando approach 124.8.
On approach 124.8 for American 1757, thank you.
American 2128, radar contact about 15 miles to the east of the Orlando VOR at flight level 350. Good evening. United 217, descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter 3004.
Descend. Sorry, can you repeat instructions?
Descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter 3004.
Altimeter 3004, descend via Looney.
Do you usually do things the realistic way with ERAM, or I take advantage of the
Jack Center,
vatsimism all day long?
Southwest 521 checking in, coming up on flight level 220 for 360.
Southwest 551, Jacksonville Central, good evening.
Good evening.
Southwest 551, proceed direct the Crestview VOR.
Direct Crestview, thanks, Southwest 551.
Jacksonville Center, United 1938 is 19 miles to the southeast of Orlando VOR. Flight
United 1938, Jacksonville Center, radar contact is reported. Good evening.
Jacksonville Center, Frontier 250, flight level 340, checking in.
Frontier 250, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 2345 at 350. 350, yeah.
JetBlue 2345, Jacksonville Center, ident.
Ident.
JetBlue 2345, radar contact about 10 miles to the east of the Orlando VOR at flight level 350. Good evening.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 1620 at 9,000, climbing 15,000.
JetBlue 1620, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain flight 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, JetBlue 1620.
Center, Spirit 227, Alpha.
Spirit Wings 2327, the wind is 200 at 11, runway 21 clear for takeoff.
Clear for take runway 21, thanks, 27.
Jacksonville Center, hello, Gulfstream 22 Charlie Papa 50430 Mach .81.
Gulfstream 22 Charlie Papa Jacksonville Center, good evening. November 34, radar services terminated, safe landing into Florence.
Delta 9655 with you on 125.95, flight level 360.
November 34, radar services terminated, safe landing into Florence.
I appreciate it. We'll see you later, November 34. Have a good night.
And who else was checking in? Sorry.
Delta 9655 with you, flight level 360.
Delta 9655. Trying to find you here. Where are you coming out of? Delta 9655. Where did you come out of? I'm just trying to find you. There you are. Delta 9655, reset transponder, squawk 3362 and ident.
Should be squawking 3362 already. Check.
Just need you to press the ident button then. Delta 9655, radar contact north of Disney at flight level 360. Go ahead.
Roger.
And Center 8, Romeo Mike with you, 9,500.
8 Romeo Mike, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. 8 Romeo Mike, no flight volume available tonight. Monitor advisory 122.8.
Alright, we'll monitor that, 8 Romeo Mike.
Hello, Jacksonville Center. It's Delta 1776 or 15,000 with you.
Delta 1776, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Climb maintain level 290.
290 for Delta 1776.
Jacksonville, good evening. Walker 1108, 900,500, climb level 15,000.
Walker 1108, Jacksonville Center. Climb maintain level 270.
Flight level 270, Walker 1108.
Alaska 212, leaving my airspace to the north. Charlotte is offline. Radar service determined frequency approved. Monitor advisory 120. Have a safe flight.
Over to you, comma 22.8. Have a good night. Thank you very much for the ATC, Alaskan 212.
Frontier 319, leaving my airspace to the north. And Charlotte is offline. Radar service determined frequency approved. Monitor advisory 120. Have a safe flight.
Sorry, if you come for Frontier 219, see you.
American 1233, minus step F for 10 minutes.
Make it a quick 10. United 1073, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline. Radar services determined frequency approved. Monitor advisory 120. Have a safe flight. United 1073, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline. Radar services determined frequency approved. Monitor advisory 120. Have a safe flight. Trying to be from Cope Z. I'm trying to become a rated S1 controller. It's my first time doing this stuff in a while. Any tips, tricks that could be helpful? Take your time. I always say this when I was an instructor. I always say this. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't think you're going to learn everything overnight. Take your time. If it takes you 3-4 months to become an S1, it takes you 3-4 months in an S1. That's fine. United 424, Jacksonville Center, radar contact as reported. Good evening.
Control, is it alright if United 3267 steps away from the cockpit for about 5 minutes?
That's fine.
Roger, we report one back.
Frontier 250 to send me the Looney. Do you have the Looney 1 arrival on board?
That's a firm Frontier 250.
Frontier 250, descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jacksonville, altimeter is 3004.
Okay, we're going to descend via the Looney 1, runway 8 transition, Frontier 250.
Pacific 1385, contact Washington Center, 133.72, see ya.
Washington 3372, Pacific 1385. Thanks for the great ATC, good night.
See ya.
Departure Spirit Wings 2327, level 3000.
Spirit Wings, aircraft, just the call sign, sorry. Oh, there you are. Spirit Wings 2327, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, climb and table at 370.
Climb
655 radar contact lost. They lost him. He's gone, Captain.
Jackson United 424 radio check.
It works.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, 413, Roger. Understand that. I was in the United States Marine Corps. Go be an Army.
Did you say you used to serve in the Army?
I was in the Marine Corps.
Thanks for service, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks. It does take a while, and there's a lot you got to learn. You remember, you're learning what people...
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. You're learning what people need to learn. It's a lot of
Good
stuff.
evening, Legion 843s out of 28,000, descending 3,000. We're headed direct to Florence VOR.
Legion 843, Jacksonville Center radar contact. Descend and maintain 11,000. Myrtle Beach altimeter is a number. It is... let's see, 29 or 9 or 7. Expect the ILS approach runway 8.
All right, we'll go to 11, and we have the weather, and expect ILS 18 for Legion 843.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 340, requesting please cockpit for 10 minutes.
Make it quick.
We'll do so.
Avela 734 descend be the Pricey 3 arrival, Orlando landing to the north. Orlando altimeter is 3006.
Descend via the Pricey 3, altimeter 3006, Avelo 734.
New Haven Airline. November 22, Charlie Papa. Descend be the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter is 3004.
3004, descend Looney 1, runway 822, Charlie Papa.
Giant 688, descend be the Tebow 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter is 3004.
Tebow 1 3004 and expecting runway 8, Giant 688 heavy.
American 261, contact Jax approach 124.9. Giant 688, contact Jax approach 124.9.
24-9, Giant 688 heavy.
Jacksonville United 1073, I guess I'm out of your airspace, so I can switch now.
Yep, I already gave you over.
Sorry, we're at text only for a little bit, thanks.
No problem.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 3417, checking in at 12360.
Southwest 3417, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Proceed direct Leopard.
Direct Leopard 3417, thanks.
Trying to get ahead of everyone. That's the big game, is to get ahead of all the traffic. Some people ask, how do I do it? You notice I'm giving descent instructions way before they need it. It's because then I don't forget about it.
Center Piedmont 5900, descending through 31,000 for 10,000.
Piedmont 5900, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident.
Ident 5900.
Piedmont 5900, radar contact, reset transponder squawk 7305, descend and maintain 11,000, expect the ILS approach runway 18.
7305, 11,000, we'll expect the ILS 18, 5900.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 193 with you, 10-4-15.
Delta 193, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
350 for Delta 193.
Washington's gonna get swamped. Not my problem. American 1303 leaving my airspace. The North Atlanta is offline. Charlotte is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 121. Have a safe flight.
For the income, 128, American 1303. See you. Thanks for the ETC.
You're welcome. American 2732, Washington Center, 133.72.
Pass Washington Center, American 2732. See ya.
Charlie Papa Alpha 272, Washington Center, 133.72. Charlie Papa Alpha 272, Washington Center. Contact them, 133.72.
133.72, sorry about that. Cutting center.
Spirit Wings 2327, Washington Center, 133.72. See ya.
For Spirit Wings 2327, next time.
So notice Delta 1776, our sim is acting up. We're going to have to disconnect the ATC.
Sad face. See you, dude.
See ya.
And Jack, Southwest 5 is going to be off frequency for about 5 minutes, if that's okay with you.
That's perfectly fine. Delta 1776 leaving my airspace to the North Atlanta said, not a chance. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 121. Have a safe flight. Legion 843, proceed direct to Myrtle Beach Airport.
Myrtle Beach Airport, Legion 843.
Piedmont 5900, proceed direct to Myrtle Beach Airport.
Myrtle Beach, 5900.
Got a good push of traffic here. We're on fire. Gonna love it. Keeps me motivated to keep doing what I do best, which is controlling, I think. Some people say I don't control.
Jacksonville Center, Alvaro 734. We're going to need to step off for 10 minutes here. Is that fine?
I can give you like 5. The only reason why is because you're going to get close to Orlando approaches airspace and I have to do a handoff.
All right, I got to eat, so I'll make it quick. Alvaro 734.
Thanks.
American 1210 with you, flight level 310.
American 1210. Jacksonville Center, good evening. Ident. Press that button. There it is. American 1210 radar contact just south of the Orlando VOR. Cross Bass at 13,000, 250 knots. Jacksonville altimeter is 3004.
Jacksonville Center, UPS 156 heavies climbing through 11,000 for 15,000.
American 1210, go ahead with your reback.
Cross Bass at flight level 130, American 1210, 250 knots.
UPS 1156, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain flight 360.
Climb, maintain flight level 360, UPS 156 heavy.
Myrtle Beach information, Golf now current, wind 210 at 10, altimeter 3001. It getting ugly in Myrtle. But that's what attracts people into flying. We've seen it many times.
Delta 340 is back.
Welcome back.
American 1232, we're back.
Welcome back. United 3267, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over to Washington Center, United 3267.
Delta 9655 leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 121. Have a safe flight.
Roger, over to 122.8. Have a good night.
Hello, Jack, Coil 01, 15,000, direct Soggy.
Cole 01, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Climb, maintain flight level 330.
Climb level 330, coil 01.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 2035 with you passing flight level 100.
Southwest 2835, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Climb, maintain flight level 370.
370, Southwest 2835.
Allegiant 843, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,843.
Piedmont 5900, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, Piedmont 5900.
And Piedmont set 5900, reduce speed to 250 knots, please.
250, 5900.
And Allegiant 843, maintain 250 knots, please. American 1233, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Washington Center 133.72, American 20. 1233.
And Jack, Southwest 521's back on.
Southwest 2835, I'm going to hold your climb to 330. Just because there's a whole pile of people going to Dulles at 350. Delta 193, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline. Radar service determined frequency approved. Monitor advisory 129. Have a safe flight.
Mario, come 122.8 from Delta 193.
And Jack, Southwest 521's back with you.
Welcome back.
Hey Jack, you Marine Corps?
I served from 02 to 06 in the Uncle Sam's Misguided Children, yes.
Oh, okay. Navy here.
I'll keep my Uber driver comments to myself.
Thanks for the service.
Thank you for your service. Southwest 2835, you on my frequency?
Southwest 2035, yeah, right here.
Southwest 2835, I'm going to hold your climb at 330. There's a bunch of traffic going to Washington Dulles at 35, so you're going to be at 33 the whole way so that you don't collapse into them.
All right, yeah, no problem. We'll stop at 33, Southwest 2835.
United 217, contact Jacksonville approach on 124.9. See ya.
Going to Jacksonville approach on 124.9.
Southwest 551, you're going to be leaving my airspace here momentarily. When you get closer to about 50 miles northeast of Charlie Echo Whiskey, give me a call. Radar services are terminated. Monitor advisory.
Okay, sure. We'll call you just outside of your airspace. Yeah, I get you on map, Craig. You're just outside of Crestfield. Give you a shot. Southwest 521 switching.
American 249. With you at 13,100.
American 249, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain flight level 200.
Climb maintain flight level 200, American 249.
American 261, if you're on my frequency, give a call to approach on 124.9.
Yeah, 1249 for approach American 261, thanks.
843 looks for lower.
Allegiant 843, descend maintain 3000.
3,000, 843.
Piedmont 5900, descend maintain 3000.
3,000, 5,900.
Jackson, exit jet 145, 12,000 for 15,000.
ExitJet 145, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 350. That's going to be the cap of your climb, just to join the line with everybody else.
Alright, climb and maintain flight level 350, final for the night, exit jet 145.
Allegiant 843, fly heading 180, intercept the runway 18 localizer.
180, intercept the localizer, 843.
Delta 340, contact Washington Center 133.72. Delta 340, contact Washington Center 133.72. Delta 224 heavy, descend be the Looney 1, arrival runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter is 3004. Delta 224, descend be the Looney 1, arrival runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter is 3004. Coil 01, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Coil 01, switching today.
Allegiant 843. I think you're going to be a little high, but I'm going to try my best here. Cross Bevet at above 3,000. Cleared the ILS approach 118.
Alright, Bevet at 3,000, cleared the ILS approach 843.
And if you do need to go give a go around, I can happily get you around again.
Alright, we'll give it a shot. We'll let you know right here at Bevet 843.
Piedmont 5900, fly heading 160, intercept the runway 18 localizer.
160, intercept the 18 localizer, 5,900.
American 1210, contact Jack's approach 124.9.
124.9, American 1210.
Definitely busy, but we're keeping going here. That's all that matters. American 249 descend be the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3006.
Stand by, American 249.
The one you filed.
Jacksonville Center, Riddle 309, 4000.
Riddle 309, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Daytona altimeter is 3007, visual approach 116.
Riddle 309, altimeter 3007, and we'll do the visual runway 16.
American 249, descend via the Simple 3 arrival. Can you please repeat the QNH?
We don't have QNHs in the United States. Altimeter is 3006.
Altimeter 3006, sorry, American 249.
No problem.
Hey, Jack Center, 829 Delta is 290-4280.
829 Delta, Jacksonville Central, good evening. 829 Delta, at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 3000, proceed direct the field, report the field when you have it.
Down to 3,000 and direct to the airport when able. I'd like to go 50, or maybe 20 left from here for some weather.
That's fine. Yeah, you can go 20 left, deviation approved.
Okay, 20 left and when able direct to the airport.
Yep. Allegiant 843, runway 18, clear the land. Piedmont 5900, clear the land. Don't have to report back.
Jacksonville Center, Citrus 254 with you, climbing through 10,300.
Citrus 254, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain 11,000, and descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando altimeter is 3006.
Maintain 11,000, Seinfeld 3 arrival for 254.
JetBlue 1620 leaving my airspace to the west, to the north. Atlanta's offline radar service, terminate frequency approved, monitor advisory 12, but have a safe flight.
Over advisory 122.8, we'll see you, JetBlue 1620, thanks.
American 1277 at 12,000, climbing 15,000.
Legion 843, turn right heading 270, climb maintain 3,000.
270, 270, 3,000, 840.
Avela 734, contact Orlando, approach 124.8.
124.8, I below 734.
American 1277, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain for level 290, that'd be the cap of your climb.
Climb 290 for American 1277.
And center, Southwest 2835, so I can step away for like 5 minutes.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Riddle 309, proceed direct to the Daytona Airport. When you have the Daytona Airport in sight, give me a call.
Riddle 309, direct Daytona, and we'll let you know when we have a field set.
American 249, contact Orlando, approach 124.8.
Orlando, approach on 124.8, yep.
Allegiant 843, turn right heading 360.
360, sorry about that, 843.
No, don't be sorry, that was my fault. I should have given you a better descent in.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 340, just got contact from DC Center to contact them. Permission to switch?
I gave you that a long time ago, so that means you didn't hear me.
My bad, I'll switch now, thank you. See ya.
Peace.
Jack Center, good evening. Allegiant 367, 11,500, climbing 15,000, direct Eagle.
Allegiant 367, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 370.
370, Allegiant 367.
Center, this is American 111 at flight level 10,000, climbing for flight level 150.
American 111, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb maintain flight 390.
Climb flight level 390, American 111.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 962, level 380, southeast of Lakeland.
Delta 962, Jacksonville Center, squawk 6751 and ident.
6751 with the flash.
Piedmont 5900, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Straight ahead to the ramp. Have a good one.
Right ahead to the ramp and have a good one. 5900.
Allegiant 843, turn right heading 360.
360, 843.
And you can descend and maintain 2,000.
2,000, 843.
Delta 967 radar contact about 5 miles to the west of the east of the Lakeland VOR. Descend and maintain flight level 370.
Down to 370, Delta 962.
Tis busy, but that's the good part. Keeps me on my toes. For those joining us on another edition of Fake Weather, Fake Planes, I did not expect it to be this busy tonight, but hey, that's the good part about the fun sometimes. Frontier 250 contact, Jack's approach 124.9.
Okay, Jack's approach 124.9, Frontier 250.
Jackson Center, good evening, November 203, Mike India via Beechcraft 36, requesting VFR with flight following to the south.
20 Mike India, what field are you at?
It's Beechcraft 36.
What field are you at?
Oh, Daytona Beach.
Roger, no flight following available, I'll get you at a Daytona though.
Okay, affirmative.
November 203, Mike India, maintain VFR at or below 4,000 or 3,000 departure with me. Squawk. Stand by. Squawk 1627.
Okay, VFR to below 3,000 to 1627, 3 Mike India.
3 Mike India, read back correct. Runway 16 for departure, call me for taxi.
Runway 16 for departure, we'll go.
And center, Southwest 2835 back with you.
Welcome back. Allegiant 843, turn right heading 090.
Right turn 090, Legion 843.
Jack Center, November 3 Mike India is ready to taxi.
3 Mike India, runway 16, taxi at discretion, cross runway 25 right.
Runway 16, taxi at our discretion, cross runway 25 right, 3 Mike India.
ExitJet 145, to join the line here, I need you to slow up just a little bit. What's your current Mach number?
Currently Mach 0.80, ExitJet 145.
Roger, maintain Mach 0.78. You're just going to be joining the line in the party here.
Alright, maintain Mach 0.78, ExitJet 145.
Center's up to 322, 1,000 for 15,000.
Delta 322, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain flow 390.
390, Delta 322.
American 1277, should I continue at 320, or can I go back to my flight path, because I'm going way off my flight path.
American 1277, proceed direct to Larry.
Direct to Larry for American 1277.
You were actually pretty close to your flight path, so you're actually perfectly fine.
Jacksonville Center, November 2613, checking in at 10,000.
November 2613, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain 11,000. That will be the cap of your climb. Descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival. Orlando altimeter is 3006.
Climb up to 11,000 feet and stop there. Descend via the Seinfeld arrival. Northern 2613.
Allegiant 843, turn right heading 150. You're 5 miles from Bevitt. Maintain 1,600 till established on the localizer. Clear the ILS approach runway 18.
150 Bevitt to 1,600, clear the ILS 18, Legion 843.
American 1277, leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline. Radar service terminated. Free change approved. Minor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Alright, radar service is terminated. Thank you. Have a nice night, and see ya.
November 203, Mike India. The wind at Daytona is 3005, runway 16, clear for takeoff. Straight out, departure approved.
Straight out, departure approved. November 3 Mike India, clear for takeoff.
It's fun when you know the guys. UPS 1156 heavy, you're leaving my airspace to the north. And Atlanta's offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Frequency change approved.
Thank you guys
UPS 1156 heavy. Thanks for the
from
ATC.
Whitney, thank you for the amazing ATC. Just landed.
Roll 309, have the field in sight.
Riddle 309, clear visual approach for runway 16, 1 departure prior to your arrival. Runway 16, clear to land, wind 3005.
Riddle 309, visual approach, runway 16, and clear to land, runway 16.
Definitely a busier night tonight here on Fake Weather, Fake Planes. But that's what keeps it fun. These guys are all kind of going around the same speed, so this is actually I don't really have to give much for vector for speed restrictions because they're kind of all kind of going around the same. I'm not having to worry about them. So if things were a little bit different, I would have to say something. Legion 843, runway 18, clear to land.
18 clear to land, Legion 843.
November 203, Mike Tango, radar contact, altitude passing. Or Mike India, excuse me.
Passing 500 to Mike India.
3 Mike India, maintain appropriate VFR, proceed on course.
Maintain appropriate VFR, proceed on course to Mike India.
Citrus 254, contact Orlando, approach 124.8.
124.8 for 254.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1288, heavy climbing 15,000.
Delta 1288, heavy Jacksonville Center, getting climb, maintain float 310.
310 for Delta 1288, heavy.
Walker 1108, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
3372, good night, Walker 1108.
Legion 843, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Left turn off the runway Alpha or Charlie or both to the ramp. Have a good one.
Alpha or Charlie or both off to the runway, Legion 843.
For those joining us on another edition of Fake Weather, Formula One big mega fan. He's a mega fan, not just a big fan. He's a mega fan. Welcome to the stream, Formula One mega fan. Thank you all for joining us on here another edition of Fake Weather Fake Planes. I'm Mike from Fake Weather Fake Planes. It has been a crazy night of traffic, but that's the good part about it. Keeps you on your toes. We're definitely having fun tonight with all this traffic. And thank you all for joining us. If you haven't pressed that follow button, put it. It's free. Who wants who you don't get anything for free anymore. Press that follow button. Just slam it. It's free. You'll enjoy it. Get notifications when we're online, because then you'll know when I'm doing this crazy thing. Especially when there's fake weather. And there's some fake weather building up over here, old Pensacola. I'll be sure to harass you in your airspace next time you're online. Thank you, Dustin. November 22, Charlie Papa, contact Jack's approach 124.9. He might be doing a controller briefing, so just a heads up.
Okay, 24.9, Gulfstream T2 Charlie Papa, we'll see you.
Charleston information, Foxtrot now current wind 250 at 9, altimeter 3003. Myrtle Beach information, hotel now current wind 220 at 10, altimeter 3001. November 203, Mike India, radar services terminated, squawk and maintain VFR, see ya!
Squawk maintain VFR number 3, Mike India. You seem to having fun, Mike.
Don't tell anybody, I might get suspended for it.
Okay.
The traffic load has definitely gone down quickly, which is a good thing. We're about to do the massive handoff to Washington. This is where they'll probably cringe a little bit. That's okay.
Hey, Jack. Station Con Delta, we have a executive in the post.
November 829 Delta, radar service has terminated. Contact me on the ground for IFR cancellation or in the air for missed approach. Monitor the CTAF frequency.
Okay, understand we're clear for the visual approach, and we'll call you transmission for shortly. 829 Delta.
JetBlue 2345, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over to Washington Center for JetBlue 2345, thank you.
You're welcome. For those of you who are new to Fake Weather Fake Planes, I'm Mike from Fake Weather Fake Planes, your Jacksonville Center Controller tonight. Fake Weather Fake Planes has always been about answering questions, especially for those who are new, to improve the network. So if you have a question, feel free to ask it. Related to
Jacksonville Center, American 2035 with you, 10,000.
American 2035, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain flight 350.
35,000, American 2035.
So if you have a question that if something you didn't understand, feel free to ask
Jack
that question.
Center, November 89 Lima Delta, would you passing 11,000 for 15,000?
November 89 Lima Delta, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain flight 240.
Call maintain flight level 2, November 89 Lima Delta.
As a center controller from Formula 1 Megafan, as a center controller, what do you guys prefer as first contact? DC center. Do I just say call sign, level, altitude? So, here's my rule of 3. Most check-ins have a rule of 3. So the first one, who are you? I'm going to say Air Canada 331. Where are you? Just north of Orlando. What are you doing? What do you want? Checking in. Rule of 3. It applies on the ground. American 7.
Air Canada 230 Heavy's at flight level 110, climbing 130.
Air Canada 330 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, give me climb, maintain level 390.
Climbing 2390, American 330.
Think about on the ground for a clearance.
Delta 1288, just making sure, do you want us over to Uni?
Nope. You get to stay with me for another 50 miles.
Oh, okay.
So, when you're checking in, through, like I said, on the ground for IFR clearance, who are you? American 7. Where? On the ground at Jacksonville. What do you want? IFR clearance to whatever. VFR clearance, whatever. VFR flight following, whatever. So it's always the rule of 3. Who are you? Where are you? And what do you want? Even checking in an uncontrolled. So if you went from an uncontrolled.
For Jacksonville Center, good evening. Duke November 43 Delta Hotel, climbing out of 12,000 for 16,000.
3 Delta Hotel, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, 3 Delta Hotel.
So the only deviation
Hey,
from
Jackson,
uncontrolled...
521 back with you, flight level 360, 60 miles northeast of Dalton.
Southwest 551, Jacksonville Center, radar contact reported. Cross Crestview at 15,000. The Pensacola altimeter is 3002.
Right across Crestview at maintain 15,000, 3002. Say Pensacola landing.
South 17.
Okay, request ILS 1817, Southwest 17.
It is on request.
I'll do that.
Riddle 309, welcome to Daytona. Straight ahead of the ramp. Have a good one.
Riddle 309, straight ahead of the ramp via November. See ya.
November 2613, contact Orlando, approach 124.8. See ya. November 2613, contact Orlando, approach 124.8.
124.8 for November 2613.
United 1938, contact Washington Center, 133.72. Yeah, 1938, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over to Washington Center, United 1938. Sorry about that.
No problem. Delta 1288, leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline. Radar service determined. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 1 have a safe flight.
Monitor advisory, thanks, and have a great night.
So, coming from an uncontrolled airspace, this is the only deviation. So, if you go uncontrolled to a controlled airspace, the only thing you get to add is the altitude. Who are you? Where are you? At what altitude? And what are you doing? And it's because I have to be able to see your mode C transponder at the correct altitude, reporting altitude, so that I can correlate everything. That's why.
Check to the November 89 Lima Delta. It's possible for stepway for 3 minutes.
259, 258, 257.
89 Delta, cancel IFR.
89 Delta, IFR cancellation received. Have a good night.
Good night.
November 89 Lima Delta, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar service determined. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 1 have a safe flight. November 89 Lima Delta, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar service determined. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 1 have a safe flight. Or just not be there.
Jackson Center, Air Jamaica 877 with you at flight level 10. For flight level 150, direct to cap.
Air Jamaica 877, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Climb, maintain flight 380.
Continue climb 380, Air Jamaica 77.
Delta 17, leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline. Radar service determined. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 1 have a safe flight.
Delta 17, radio check.
Delta 17, Jacksonville Center, you're leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency approved. Monitor advisory 1 have a safe flight.
Got it, thank you. Delta 17.
Delta 224, contact Jax approach 124.9.
Contact Jackson approach. You said sorry. Say that again one more time for me, thank you.
Contact Jax approach 124.9. Make sure you're following the descent instructions as instructed.
Contact Jackson approach 129. If not, descend to flight level 160. That's 224.
So 24, I told you way long time ago, almost about 30 minutes ago, to send via the arrival. So
yeah, sorry, I wasn't on the right frequency. I was on watching the frequency still. They never told me to switch. That's 224.
Southwest 2835, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, Southwest 2835, we'll see you.
United 424, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Washington 3372, United 424.
ExitJet 145, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, see ya. ExitJet 145.
Let's roll the tapes and see when I gave it to him.
Jacksonville, Spirit Wings 317, level 380.
Spirit Wings 317, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
That's November 8, and then double back.
Roger. November 8-9 Lima Delta, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline. Radar service determined. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 1 have a safe flight. '89 Lima Delta, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline. Radar service determined. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 1 have a safe flight.
Leaving the airspace, Miami's offline. We'll see you. 9 Lima Delta.
Bye. Definitely slowed down from the craziness we had before, but hey, it's a good night when you have a Wednesday night that can be really busy. Thank you all for flying in. Thank you all for being a part of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Had 757 Spy going to Pensacola tonight, so that was really nice of him to come in. And thank you for all those who cheered, donated, subscribed, followed. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. You can see we did a little bit of a different layout right now for those who are regulars around here. Up to 453 followers, 18 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. If you haven't subscribed, press that button. Press that one. That's you can do it. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get one for free. Just so you know. I did not know that until about 2 months ago when I went, wait a second. I'm a Prime member and I get one of these for free? Tell me more. Allegiant 367, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over to Washington or Allegiant 367. See ya.
Delta 322, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Center, Delta 322.
American 111, Washington Center 133.72.
Good evening, Allegiant 843 down at Myrtle. I'd like to pick up.
Contact Washington Center, American 111. Thank you. Have a good night.
And the aircraft at Myrtle, call sign on there, please.
Allegiant 843.
Allegiant 843, Jacksonville Center, you're cleared to Syracuse as filed. Maintain 3000 departure with me, squawk 3235.
Alright, we're cleared to Syracuse as filed. It's about a 3000 departure to this frequency, 3235, Allegiant 843.
Allegiant 843, we're back correct. That taxi will be on advisory because I'm going to bed soon. Minor advisory, safe travels.
Safe travels. You have a great night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. They do. Stay away. Have a good one.
UPS 22, good day with you, 300.
UPS 22, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Delta 962, leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta is definitely not here, nor are they there. Radar services determined, frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, have a safe flight.
Hey, going in, Delta 962, see you.
November 943, Delta Hotel. We are closing up. No traffic observed between you and the field, which is about 150 miles in front of you. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, have a safe flight.
Alright, thanks for the ATC. See you later. Over to advisory 43 Delta Hotel.
Southwest 551, we're closing. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, have a safe flight.
Okay, we got it from here, Southwest 551. Have a good night.
Air Canada 330, we're closing. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, have a safe flight.
Unicom account 230.
Air Jamaica 877, we're closing. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, have a safe flight.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1288 back with you. I just wanted to say fire twitch.
Ouch. American 2035, I'm closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, have a safe flight.
Alright, over Unicom, see you.
Spirit Wings 317, close up the shop. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 12, have a safe flight.
Frequency change approved. Spirit Wings 317.
UPS 22, radar services turn, frequency changes approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Advisory, good night, UPS 22.
And all aircraft in the air in the Jacksonville airspace. Orlando is closing, so they're closed. Jacksonville Center is closing, so I'm closed. Jacksonville Approach is online if you want to bother him on 124.9. Other than that, monitor advisory 122.8. Have a safe flight, everybody. And for us in the stream, I know it's sad. It's over. Don't cry. Don't be scared. But that means we can come back and do this another day, which we definitely will do. I am so happy that we have a bunch of new subscribers, a bunch of new cheers, a bunch of everything. My name is Mike from Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Fly safely.